At some point, your weight stops being just weight. It becomes the first thing you think about in every situation. Before going out, you check what to wear, not what looks good, what hides more. You look at the mirror not to see yourself, but to see how bad it looks today. You start choosing places carefully, seats without arms, loose clothes, photos from far away. You don't say it to anyone, but your body is always in your mind. When people talk to you, you wonder if they notice. When someone laughs, you wonder if it's about you. When someone takes a picture, you already know you won't like it. Slowly, you stop doing things you used to do without thinking, not because you don't want to, because you don't want to feel uncomfortable again. And the strange part is, after a while, you stop thinking, I gained weight. You start thinking, this is just how I am. Like this body is not something you have, it's something you are. And once that happens, changing doesn't feel hard, it feels impossible. Because now, it's not about losing fat. It feels like you have to change who you became. Not in big ways, in small moments no one else thinks about. You look at a chair before you sit down, not to relax, to check if it will be comfortable. You pick clothes based on what hides more, not what you like. You stand at the back in photos without anyone telling you to. When friends plan something, you think about the place first. Is there too much walking? Too many stairs, too many people, not because you're lazy, because you don't want that feeling again, that moment when you realize your body doesn't fit the way it used to. You don't feel the damage right away. That's the problem. Your body doesn't break suddenly. It gets worse slowly while everything still looks normal. You get tired faster, but you think it's just a long day. Your knees hurt, but you say it's nothing serious. You wake up feeling heavy, even after sleeping enough. You don't connect it to your weight. You just think you need more rest. Sometimes your heart beats harder from things that used to feel easy. Walking fast, climbing stairs, carrying something light. You notice it, then ignore it, because nothing feels dangerous, not yet. You tell yourself you're still young, still fine, still okay. But inside, your body is working harder than it should. More pressure on the joints, more strain on the heart, more stress on everything that keeps you moving. The scary part is, most of it makes no noise, no warning, no pain that feels serious enough to change your life. Just small signs you keep pushing aside, until one day, someone else notices before you do. And that's when it stops feeling like a bad habit. It starts feeling like a problem. Strangers don't always say anything. Friends joke sometimes, but the comments that stay the longest come from home. At the dinner table, someone looks at your plate for a second too long. Not angry, not laughing, just noticing. You should eat less rice. You gained again, didn't you? Why don't you go for a walk sometimes? They say it like advice, like they care, and maybe they do. That's what makes it worse, because you can't get mad, you can't argue, you just nod and keep eating like it doesn't bother you. Family gatherings feel different now. Someone always mentions weight. Someone always gives a tip. Someone always compares. Look at him. He lost so much. Your cousin goes to gym every day. Nobody thinks they're hurting you. To them, it's just a conversation. To you, it feels like a reminder you can't escape. Sometimes you eat more after that, not because you're hungry, because food is the only moment no one is talking about your body. And slowly, even home stops feeling like a place where you forget about it, because now, everywhere you go, someone has an opinion about how you look. There isn't always a dramatic moment where everything changes. Most of the time, it happens quietly. You're living the same life you've been living for months, maybe years. Same food, same routine, same excuses, same promises that never last more than a few days. But one day, something feels different. Not because someone said something, not because you saw a picture, not because the doctor warned you, just because you're tired of feeling the same way every day. Tired of thinking about your body all the time. Tired of feeling uncomfortable in places that should feel normal. Tired of knowing that things are getting worse while you keep pretending they're fine. You start realizing how much your weight has slowly taken control of your life. It decides what you wear, where you go, what you avoid, how confident you feel, even how you think about yourself. And for the first time, instead of saying, "I should change someday," you think something else. "I can't keep living like this." It's not motivation, it's not excitement. It's more like a quiet decision you make without telling anyone. No big plan, no perfect strategy, just the understanding that if nothing changes now, nothing will ever change. And that thought stays in your head longer than usual, long enough to make you finally try.
The first few weeks in the gym teach you something you never noticed before. Strength isn't normal, it's built. You start with weights that look small to everyone else, but in your hands, they feel heavier than expected. Your arms shake faster. Your grip gives up sooner. Your body gets tired from things that look easy. You try different machines just to understand how they work. Half the time, you're not sure you're doing it right. Nobody stops you, nobody corrects you. Everyone is busy with their own workout. You realize something quickly. No one cares that you're new. That makes it easier and harder at the same time. Some days feel good. Some days feel pointless. One day you feel stronger. Next day you feel like nothing changed. Your body stays sore longer than you expected. Stairs hurt. Arms feel tight. Even sitting down feels different. But slowly, you start getting used to it. Not the results, the routine. Showing up, trying again, doing the same movements until they don't feel strange anymore. Nothing dramatic happens, no instant change, just small days stacking on top of each other. And without noticing when it started, going to the gym stops feeling like something new. It becomes something you do. The boring part nobody talks about. After a few weeks, training isn't the hardest part anymore. Sticking to it is. Meals become simple, almost the same every day. You stop eating whatever you feel like and start eating what makes sense. Nothing exciting, nothing special, just food that helps you stay on track. At first, you expect fast change. You check the mirror often, step on the scale more than you should. Some days the number moves. Some days it doesn't. Your body doesn't change as fast as your effort. That's the part nobody prepares you for. Doing everything right and still looking the same. You keep training, keep eating the same meals, keep following the plan. Not because it feels good, because stopping now would mean starting over. Days turn into weeks. Weeks start feeling the same. No big transformation, no big moment, just repetition. And this is where most people quit. Not when it's painful, when it's boring. After some time, you expect to see something. You trained, you ate better, you stayed consistent, so something should change. But the mirror looks the same. The scale moves a little, then stops. Some days it even goes up. You check again the next morning, same number. You tell yourself it takes time, but the doubt starts anyway. You look around the gym and it feels like everyone else is changing faster. People who started after you look stronger already. Some lift heavier, some look leaner, some seem like they belong there. You wonder if you're doing something wrong. One day, you notice something strange. Your day goes by without thinking about your weight. No planning how to hide it, no worrying how you look, no thinking about what people see. You just live. You eat, train, work, go out, without that constant voice in the back of your head. For a moment, you don't even realize it. Then it hits you. This used to take so much space in your life, so much thinking, so much stress, so much energy. Now it doesn't. Not because life got easier, because you changed enough that it stopped controlling you. Nothing feels dramatic, no big moment, just a quiet feeling that you're not stuck anymore. And that's when you understand. Being fit was never only about your body. It was about getting your life back.